welcome to the Nexus. Today we're going to be doing issues 51 to 54. We're doing the whole pack because there's not a lot in it. So let's get going. Okay, so we will need the legs at some point, but first what we're going to do is we're going to be working on the waist join. So yeah, so we're on the latest pack, which is pack 14, and there just isn't a lot to do, and you will see why I've sort of bunched all this up. Let's get those out. So this is issue 51, and once again we're just going to grab this section. We're going to be putting in the big one, the small lens, the ball joint, and we're just going to basically close this up with the BP screws like so. Now there is a guide sort of guide pin on this, so what we will do is we'll screw it down one side and then screw down the other side. Come on, Kev. Right, so screw it a little bit so there's still a gap, and then we'll screw it the other side, and then we'll go around putting the screws in the other, and then we'll just go around tightening it up, if you know what I mean. This is how you normally, as a mechanic, this is how you do it, like a head gasket, or actually any seal. So what you do is you go around doing it like that. So you sort of cross it, so you go like that. That way it sort of I don't really, do you know what, I don't really know why we do it. I think it's just to make sure it all lines up. So there we go, we've got it all in now, so we just need to go around tightening these up. Like that. And do you know what? That is it for issue 51. Yep. So what we need to do is we need to make sure that there is facing up. So what I'm going to do is just grab this. And make sure that that's facing up. So I just need to clamp it, and if I can move it, I'll move it. But anyway, that's issue 51. Let's move on to issue 52. Okay, so this is 52. Once again, this is his part of his waist. So we need to grab this so it's like that. This part up like that. And then that is going to sit on like that. And we're going to use BP screws to secure it in. So not over tighten because we're going into plastic. And we need the rest of these out as well, really, because we're going to be putting in that in a second. Oh, let's come off again. Okay, next bit is we're going to grab this And this is going to sit in like that. So once again, I'm just going to grab these and secure this in. Like that. So just on there. No. Concentrate, that's it. There we go. Okay. So that should look like that. So this half circle bit should be facing this half here. So it's best to sort of, like I did, grab a bit of pliers and just move it around, or unloosen it so you can move it. So that's that bit. That's the end of issue 52. Let's move on to 53. Issue 53, we start the base. So if you need that as well. So if you subscribe to the premium, you'll get the premium base. But if you're a standard subscriber like myself, you get the standard base. That's the first part. And the thing that strikes me first is how big that is. I knew it come with a base, but I didn't really think how big it was going to be. And I love that it's got the silhouette there of Robo on it as well. Obviously the back section, and then obviously at some point we'll just screw it together, and then that's where the support pole will go into, the back part. I absolutely love that. I wonder if there's a decal that could go along here that says RoboCop. That'd be nice. Anyway, we don't actually do anything with that, so that needs to go aside. We now need to grab this section and this section here, and basically this is going to go in like that onto the bit that we had just there. So this is why you need to sort it out at this point. Once again, EP screw. So this one we're doing even less on. I'm just going to screw it from the back section here. I'm just going to go up. Once again, it's got a guide pin. So we're just going to make sure that is nice and tight. Like so. Yes. And you can move it, so that's good. There you go. But that is plastic. I'm wondering, don't want to put too much strain on it. That's that bit. So that is what we've got with issue 53. Let's do issue 54. Last one. So issue 53, we're just going to be putting on his arse. That's his arse there. We're also going to be putting in the clips ready for our base to go in. So these parts are going to go on. I think we get 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. So this is just going to go along here like this. So we don't need this part now. And we'll come back to do his arse in just a minute. But EP screws, which are here, we need 3. And we're just going to basically put these 3 blocks on. So don't matter which way they go round. Oh. It's going to be one of those ones that eludes me. A simple bit. The harder bits I seem to be okay with. As soon as it gets a bit simple, mine just goes nah. Okay, so we need to make sure that they like that. One there. Next one. Like I said, we'll do his arse in a minute. We'll do that one. Now obviously we'll get another one, so it doesn't matter really which way you put these in, because you will get okay like that. So the next bit is we're going to be putting his arse in. So I keep saying it. because that's what we're doing, right? Okay. So we've done the base section, so that can sit aside now. We're going to make it bigger. Bigger. That's it. We're going to bring over Robo, and we're going to turn it over, and we're going to stick this like that, and then we're going to turn it back over again, and then we're using EP screws. So we're going to be putting one in that side and then one in that side. So I need two of these. There we are. I'm actually going to stand up because I can't see sitting down. So let me stand up a second. Okay, so the screws actually go right down the back here. And this is an extender, so actually I could just extend this. So that's in as well. Okay, let's sit down now. There we go, I'm getting old. Okay, so the next two are CP screws. They're going to go on just where his crutch is down here. So you've got two quite close together. Yep. Okay, so I want to do this one down here. Nope. About just getting down there. There we go. There's one. You sort of see where they are there. I'll show you in a second. Okay, so they are right down in there, down into this part here, and that's it. So I don't know if you can see that, but he now has a nice shiny bum. And, yeah, at some point he will have I don't know why they haven't supplied it really in this issue, but there's a little panel that sits there. Obviously this will we'll have a front section to this, and then we secure it, I would imagine, through this hole here, and that's why there's a little flap that will go there. But yeah, that is what that is, and he's looking quite well at the minute. And yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the base, and I'm going to stand him on it so you can sort of see. I mean, he stands on the base really well. Yeah, liking that. And that's it. Okay, so we now have his shiny back section done, which is good. I did say that stuff goes on there, so he sits like that. You can sort of see look how big this is going to be, right? The base is coming along really nicely. Once again, you can sort of see how big this is going to be. And then the start of his waist section, that will eventually sit like that on there. I believe it sits on there. Does it sit that way? No, it definitely sits like that. Or does it sit round the front way? I suppose only time will tell with that. But it sort of sits round perfectly here. It actually sits in this section. Very well. Just like that. Anyway, I'm thinking that's how it goes. Nice quick one. I have noticed with the RoboCop ones that they have been getting a lot quicker. There's been less in it at the moment, but like I said, we've done 75% of them. We've got his both legs, we've got his his I think it's his right arm, his gunslinger arm. So we just got his right arm, we've got his left one still to do, and then it's just his chest and we're done. So it's only 100 issues. We're halfway through now, a little bit more than halfway now, and he's looking really, at halfway mark, I've got to say, he's looking really good, very good. But that's all she wrote. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you click like, subscribe. As always, make sure you check out all the other videos. You might find something else that you might like on the channel. Give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, and as always, we'll see you at the next video. But until then, I'll see you later.